worse, is there? Nothing worse than a question that can't be answered. Nobody could tell me why. Nobody could tell me why.
Why don't you tell me what happened, huh? Can you remember?
Oh yes, I remember. The bus came for me. I thought I was going on holiday, but no. And nobody could tell me what was happening. Nobody could explain. I was just taken from my home with a suitcase they'd packed for me. I remember my sister being there, and I just thought, well, this is an adventure. I'm going on holiday. I wonder when I'll be going back home.
Black? No sugar?
Thanks. She's deteriorated since I last saw her, Dad.
I'm afraid I haven't got any biscuits. I usually keep a packet of custard creams in the back of the cupboard, but they've run out. I go shopping on a Thursday when Carol comes to sit with your mum. So I've got a routine. We don't starve.
She's a lot worse, Dad.
This is just a bad day, that's all.
Carol and I, we just want what's best for both of you.
But when I got there, it wasn't a holiday at all.
She's been telling you all about the evacuation in the war, has she? You still get cross about that, don't you, love?
Well, I was taken to this big old building, and there were 22 children there, and we were all in this building, and my sister was there. She's 2 years older than me, and I thought, oh, I'll be all right. My sister's here, we'll be together. Well, they told us we'd stay together.
All right, love. It's a long time ago now.
It's all right, Dad. Talk. Go on, Mum.
Don't call me that. I'm not your mum. I'm Rose. Lawrence is my son.
No, Mum, no. Lawrence isn't here anymore. Do you remember? He got sick.
It's best to leave it. If you explain it to your mother, she has to go through the grief all over again. There's no point in upsetting her.
Lawrence is my son.
Yes. Yes, he was. I'm Paul. I'm your son too. Lawrence was my brother.
Well, then all these people came. And they came and started looking at all the children. And then they pointed a child, and then that child had to go off with those people, and it just kept on like that until someone pointed at me, and I said, oh, I have to stay with my sister, and I kept saying it, but nobody listened. Nobody listened to me. I was supposed to stay together, and they split us up, and that's not right, is it? Because they promised us we'd stay together, and nobody could explain. Well, there's nothing worse, is there, than a question that can't be answered.
There she goes. She's off on one of her daydreams now. You'll be back in a bit, won't you, love? You know, there really was no need for you to drive all this way. We're fine.
Dad, Carol was really worried about you. She called me last week.
We
talked.
Your sister worries too much.
Dad, listen. Carol and I think that it's about time that Mum had professional care in a home.
I knew it. You don't visit very often, and you didn't let me know you were coming. I just knew there would be a reason.
No,
you're ambushing me.
No, Dad, it's not like that. It's just that we're worried about the quality of your life, not just Mum's. Listen, don't be cross. I've bought some brochures.
It's my job to look after her. My job.
Yes, but she's hurting you.
What, this? That's me being clumsy in the kitchen. I left the cupboard door open and walked right into it.
She needs full-time care, Dad.
I'm telling you, this is just a bad day.
And how many good days are there? Because Carol didn't say anything about good days, Dad. Not anymore.
This dementia, your mother's dementia, I know what I'm dealing with. I can handle it now. It's like a filing cabinet with 4 drawers.
Well, I've never heard it called that.
Oh, the top drawer contains her most recent memories, like whether or not she's had breakfast. We can't open this drawer very often, can we, love? That makes you cross, doesn't it?
Yes. And that's exactly why you need help, Dad.
And the next 2 drawers down contain her older memories. Sometimes these drawers open and she can remember things in it, and sometimes they don't.
Dad, I've told you. Carol and I have spoken. We've both agreed that we'll chip in so that Mum's got somewhere nice to go.
But I haven't told you about the bottom drawer. This drawer opens every single time. It's full of your mother's emotional memories. Do you know what I mean? It's that part of the memory that makes you feel happy when you hear a particular piece of music, even if you can't remember why. It means she can remember all the words from the wartime songs, can't you, love? Look, I'll show you.
Oh, listen. Oh, we love this one, don't we, Stan?
Oh, we do, love. Come, dance with me.
As long as you have me home by midnight.
Oh, yes.
Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you always do.
A bus came for me, you know. Did I tell you? I thought I was going on holiday, but no. And my sister was there. We were supposed to stay together. You do look a bit like Lawrence, you know.
I know you mean well, son, but I want to look after her myself, at home, in our home. I know it's hard sometimes, but the bottom drawer is full of emotional memories that I could use to make your mother happy. We play music every evening. It calms her before bedtime, you see.
Dad, would you please listen to us?
I took her to the seaside last month. Her face lit up as soon as she got out of the car. Emotional memory never lets you down. We all remember the smell of the sea and the taste of the salt on our lips. The truth is, son, I'm not yet ready. Not ready to let her go. I know I will be one day. But for the now, I just want to keep on opening the bottom drawer and watching her face light up and loving her with all my heart.
Dad, Carol doesn't think that you're coping. I mean, look at your face. We can't just ignore this. You must let us help. Look, I know I don't get over as often as I should do, and I'm sorry about that.
I'm not ready yet, son, and you can't force me.
I'm not convinced, Dad. But yeah, like you say, I can't force you. Listen, if we leave it there, will you promise me that you will call me or Carol if things get too tough? You know, there's absolutely no shame in asking for help, you know.
I promise.
All right then. I'll be off. I'm only starting the morning and a long journey back.
I'll see you to the door.
Yeah, okay.
Back in a minute, Rose, love.
Bye, Mum. I'll see you again soon. Yeah. Take care.
When's Lawrence coming?
Lawrence isn't coming today. We've talked
Are
about
you
this
keeping
before.
him away from me?
Of course not. He was our son.
You are. I want to see Lawrence. I want to see Lawrence. I want to see Lawrence.
Why don't we go and sit in the garden? It's still warm outside and we can watch the birds on the bird feeders. We always enjoy that. I'm not ready yet, my love. not ready to let you go, but I might be getting closer. I'm so very afraid I might be getting closer.